looks like we've got some drizzle in the area. Rain totals so far about 1 to 2 inches of rain, close to that over the metro and to the east, a lot less to the north and west. We still have the coastal flood warnings in effect for the majority of the tri-state, all of Long Island, along the Jersey Shore, where at times of high tide, we could have some major issues out there with tides running 2 to 3 feet above normal. Your next high tide cycle comes in just after lunchtime, between 1 to 2 o'clock, so you can see where you are. In Sandy Hook, it's at 1:45, Coney Island, about the same thing, 2:21 for you in Freeport, Long Island. So yes, we could see some major issues out there at times of high tide. There's also a high wind alert. Actually, it just expired for the Jersey Shore, but we still have wind speeds coming in from the northeast at 15 to 25 miles per hour. Gusts are up to around 40. They could go as high as 50 to 60. That wind is still going to stick around until we get to later tonight. Temp-wise, we're at 54. So we're waiting for the nor'easter to start to pull to the east, but it takes a little time for that to happen. But by tomorrow morning, starting to wrap up and get out of here. So we'll see gradual clearing for the rest of the day for us once we get beyond the morning commute, and then things will be so much better after that. But it's a windy, wet condition for you through the day today until early tomorrow. Then the rest of the work week looks fine. Let's take you over to Jeff right now and see how we're getting along with the commute. Good morning.
Morning, Mike, and due to some of those high winds, don't forget we do have a truck ban on some of the MTA bridges this morning due to high winds. Also, service alternate side parking suspended for Columbus Day on this Monday morning. A couple issues on Long Island right now. In Nassau County, you've got a detour on 25A Northern Boulevard that's shut down right around Route 107 with the down tree. You're closed both ways. And getting on the LIE off the William Floyd Parkway, the eastbound entrance ramp partially shut down in Shirley. That's also for a knockdown tree. We've got trouble on the LIE this morning, still seeing flooding in the eastbound direction right there at the off-ramp for the Grand Central. And the westbound traffic still jammed heading out past the Grand Central with a stalled vehicle being towed away by Woodhaven Boulevard. In New Jersey, you've got a jam near MetLife Stadium for a crash on Route 3 westbound. That's right around the western spur of the Turnpike. And we've also got a crash getting off the Goethals Bridge back to Elizabeth. That's on the ramp for Bayway Ave, so a lot of traffic on 278 westbound. Inbound Holland 5 to 10 so far. That's the heaviest at the Hudson. And some good news on Metro North service has resumed on the New Canaan Branch following a down tree. They've also cleared delays on the Hudson line, but for NJ Transit, you've still got 30-minute delays on Montclair-Booton and a service suspension on the North Jersey coastline in between Long Branch and Bayhead. That is weather-related. Dan and Rosanna.
Thank you so much. Meanwhile, the NYPD has issued the most moped and e-bike summonses on the Upper East Side. Recent police data reveals the 19th precinct handed out about 1,650 summonses for moving violations since the beginning of the year. Central Park has also seen an uptick in e-bike summonses this year. Police issued 20 e-bike summonses. That's up from 0 the same period last year. But moped operators in the park saw a dramatic drop in summonses, just 23 compared to 92 last year. The e-bike and moped crackdown comes as a new law goes into effect next Friday that lowers the speed limit for e-bikes to 15 miles per hour.
That's the right move.
Yeah. Some more room to improve there. Meanwhile, let's talk about coming up. The woman Rink is trying to break a world record to celebrate its 75th anniversary.
And at 9 o'clock, we love this story. It's a story of strength and resilience that proves anything is possible. We're checking back in with climber Jeff Harmon, who, after telling his inspiring story on our show, ascended Mount Kilimanjaro all in a wheelchair. You don't want to miss that one. We'll be back.
My name is Helen and I'm in second grade.
This is
When you walk through our doors, you'll see lots of smiling faces.
I gotta mute this because it affects my lives. They take them down, commercials and the music. So I'm just waiting. And somehow this thing went back on its own.
Apply now.
Damn machines don't know how to listen to orders.
They're sentient.
Ah! What's going on, everybody? Good morning. What y'all up to?
You deserve a better way to sing.
Heck yeah.
What is with this damn TV? It's just doing whatever it wants. What?
I said, why is it unmuted?
I have no idea. It never used to do that. No, I have some coffee too.
Fox's critically acclaimed hit.
What's going on, everybody?
coffee?
Yeah. Well, I make it myself, I guess.
I can make it for you. I just been here.
What? What you said?
I said, you don't want me to make it, then you can make it yourself.
Yeah, make it for me.
Make it yourself, you stuck up.
Make it for me, you stuck up broad. Now it doesn't want to do it, eh? Now it wants to do something.
Irvine, inulin fiber changes the bacteria in the gut to promote the consumption of harmful dietary fructose. Scientists found that when people eat fructose, gut bacteria in the small intestine can metabolize it before it reaches the liver, triggering fat buildup, but inulin fiber helps the bacteria eat through all the fructose, preventing the damage to the body. And it appears sober October is the new dry January. A survey last year by Boca Recovery Center, a drug, alcohol, and rehab center, found 1 in 4 Americans. Well, you know what? That's not the story that is up on your screen right there. That story looks like the Woolman Rink, where they got some good stuff going on here over the next couple months. Of course, it's almost time for the Woolman Rink, so we'll try to check back in with that story a little later.
You want to go ice skating if you're sober.
Hey, well, it's better than if you go when you're drunk.
Yeah,
That's a good
because
story.
the sun of the season. There we
They
go.
stupid,
Let's
I
go
swear to
back
God.
that beautiful video of people ice skating.
Ice skating, whatever they want to do, because also tomorrow the Rockettes will be offering a sneak peek of the iconic Christmas Spectacular during one of their rehearsals. The Rockettes are celebrating their 100th year anniversary. All right, how about those for some stories? Coming up, we do have more news that is happening on the latest on conditions in and around the city due to this severe weather. And at the 9 o'clock, we'll chat with actress Madeline McGraw. She stars in the new horror phenom, The Black Phone Part 2 is a scary movie.
Seems like they're having technical issues with some of the stories this morning, and I guess we're gonna be dealing with that today. And you can tell because they went back awfully quick.
Should I get Dad a Band-Aid?
Making a bagel.
No, make cafe.
What's the butter knife for?
Feel recognized. Is a car that stops short of amazing.
They got the bone already.
Yeah, I gave him one.
I don't know why they wagging their feels like they didn't get none.
Because you usually give them one.
50% of the people we polled answered that correctly. If you got that wrong, welcome to the Dumb House.
Enjoy the show. The 1% Club. Watch now on Tubi.
About 8:30 in the morning. Look at the waves. They're angry this morning. Long Beach, Long Island. The doggy likes it.
The doggy does like it. Look at that. You know, they usually get a lot of flooding out there. I think the high tide cycle, they said the third one today may be the worst one. So
That's what our commissioner,
Zach Iskel.
Office of Emergency Management says, like, the flooding can still happen later today. But right now, it seems like we're okay. The rain may have stopped for the moment, but it's going to be on and off all day. You've come to the right place. Good day, New York. Just about 8:30. I'm Rosanna Scotto.
And I'm Dave Bones. We appreciate you joining us this morning. It's
All
all
right.
right.
So I know it's only Monday.
Is Kurt Menefee
But
staying
Friday,
home today?
Tradition, we have to talk about it. 8:30, we play that song, Native New Yorker. We want you to sing, dance, sway, do whatever you want.
Whatever
But
you wanna
send
do.
it to us.
Whatever you want to do, send us the video. We're going to help you celebrate because we want to celebrate with you. Each week, one viewer will be chosen as our Native New Yorker of the day. We always get so many great submissions. If you want to be featured as our next Native New Yorker, we've made it very easy for you. Send us a clip of you singing, dancing.
Yeah, I'll take
Or
one.
just enjoying the Odyssey song. You can scan that QR code right there on
I
your
think I want
screen.
butter
Yes,
and
actually,
strawberry.
I went ahead and scanned it. It works.
But I'll make
It
the
works.
strawberry if you
And
want.
we've had some great people, Mike. Some have been a major production and some have been
I know.
very simple.
Yeah, with pets and so on. We always love the animals. Creativity. Just have a good time.
Yes.
Come join us. Join the party. We're looking forward to Friday. We're looking forward to getting past this whole thing as the nor'easter continues to roll across the tri-state, and you can see a lot of light to moderate showers with some heavier pockets from time to time that come through. You can see some here in the offshore waters that have a little lightning with it, rotating back to the north and to the west, and that's what you get when you have a nor'easter coming through. It brings those the moisture in from off the Atlantic waters and back into the tri-state region. And here we go again with not only heavy rain but the potential for coastal flooding out there. That's why we have the coastal flood warnings and advisories for tides to run around 2 to 3 feet above normal. High wind alert has been canceled out for us here, but we still have gusty winds coming in from the northeast at around 15 miles per hour. That's a sustained wind, but you can see gusts at 40 for you in Iceland. I have seen them even higher out in East Hampton on the east end of Long Island and the Jersey Shore. So windy, wet condition for you altogether. The high tide cycle is a big problem for us here. Right now we're in the low tide, but working our way back up. We've got 54 degrees out at Central Park, and as we go through the futurecast and roll it forward, see how that area of low pressure wants to hug the coastline for a while, and then it finally starts to move out later tomorrow. That's why we have cloud showers, which might be a little heavy at times, some ponding on the roadways until we get deep into the day for you tomorrow. Then high pressure takes over, and we'll see a clearing sky after that.
I got the-
It just takes some time for it to get here, so hang patient with us here. High temp gets up to 59 today, wet and windy. Again, the next high tide cycle just after lunchtime between 1 and 2. So coastal flooding issues are a big problem then. Let's bring in Jeff right now and see how we're getting along with the roads and rails. Good morning.
Well, Mike, don't forget, on select trucks, you've got a travel ban at the MTA bridges for the high winds this morning, and for the holiday, alternate side parking rules are suspended. Couple issues working in Jersey right now. You've got a big jam in Clifton on Route 46. That's a crash right around the Parkway. Heavy delays back up towards Route 80. We've also got a jam on Route 3 right around MetLife Stadium. Big westbound traffic around the Western Spur. That's a crash just beyond the service road there as you head past MetLife Stadium. And also watch out for a crash just off the Goethals Bridge back to Elizabeth. The ramp at Bayway Ave is partially shut, so lots of traffic on 278 westbound. You've still got flooding around the city. Southbound Harlem River Drive, that's flooding by 2nd Ave. And you've got flooding getting off the eastbound LIE for the Grand Central Parkway. You can see that ramp there partially shut down. On the westbound side of the LIE, they've just put away a disabled vehicle by Woodhaven Boulevard, beginning to east-west of the Grand Central. Across the Hudson, not bad this morning. Heaviest right now, the Holland Tunnel, just about 5 to 10 minutes off Route 1 and 9. Dan and Rosanna.
Jeff, thank you so much. Well, state of emergency declared for New York City due to that nor'easter.
It's forced the
I'm
cancellation
sorry,
of
everybody. These
today's
damn smoke
Columbus
alarms.
Day parade
I'll be back in a few.
down